Are you thinking about Christmas yet? Maybe you are because you're seeing the Christmas in July sales or you're doing them yourself, which is always a good tactic, a good strategy to try. But you should start preparing for the holiday season now, right now. Don't freak out. There are some things that you can do to prepare, and I'm going to give you 5 ways to start preparing for your holiday prep so you can stress less and have a more successful season. Holiday prep starts now. Let's go. Hey everyone, what is happening? I'm back with a special Christmas in July Handmade and Beyond podcast. Glad you guys are listening along with me today. I am your host, LL O'Claws, for today's episode. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyways, I have 5 ways to start preparing for the holiday season so you guys can stress less, worry less, and have a more successful season when it comes. And it's going to be coming fast. It's right around the corner. I know you're like, holy crap! It's still. I said almost said still Christmas. It's still summer and it's only July, but you have to start preparing now because if you don't, you're going to be racing last minute, getting stuff done last minute, and you're not going to have a successful season or as much of a successful season as you could have had if you're starting the preparation now. So let's dive in. Let's give you 5 ways to start preparing. Some of these may be obvious. Some of these may not be obvious. Maybe this is just going to give you a kick in the pants that you need to get going because you know what to do. You just haven't done it yet, which is the case more times than not. I know what to do. I just need a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a kick to get going so I can get the stuff done that I know that I should be working on, that I should be getting done. So the first step, the first thing you need to do is start preparing for the holidays that you're wanting to target. There's several big holidays that come about. A lot of people think about it in terms of like Christmas, but there's other holidays. That's why it's called holiday season and not Christmas or Hanukkah. So think about which holidays you want to target with your niche, with your product line. Most people can fit their products into some holiday or develop holiday products. If you haven't done that, I would think about ways to start doing that. Worst case, you can target people looking for gifts no matter what you're selling. That's just with some keyword changes in your listings. But start preparing and brainstorming which holidays you want to target. And if you haven't sold on holiday season before, don't try and do all the holidays. You're going to pull your hair out and look like me if you're watching me. I have very little hair left. That's why I shave it. So don't try and target them all. It's going to be super overwhelming. Target one or two. Usually start with one of the bigger ones. Obviously, Christmas. Halloween's pretty good. There's a lot of holidays that you can target depending on what niche you're in. So pick one or two and target that for this season. And then next year, maybe work in another one and then another one. Then at some point, you'll have a full collection targeting all the holidays that you want to target. So start small so you don't overwhelm yourself, and it'll help you focus. You want to be hyper focused on the holidays that you're targeting and not be kind of all over the place and only have one or two products for each holiday. So that is the first step. Figure out which holidays that you want to target and start thinking and brainstorming for those holidays. The next thing that you can do or that you want to do is prep your product launches for those holidays. So if you're going to target a holiday, if you pick a holiday, let's just say Christmas because that's the biggest one, prepare your product launches, a product line. Think about it in terms of a product line or a product multi-product launch for that holiday. Don't just pick one or two things that you want to do. I would think of a collection. If you have a bulk group of listings that you're going to roll out for that holiday, you're going to have more success. You're going to give the algorithm more data to work with, and you're going to find out a lot quicker which products are more successful, which products are least successful, and then next season you can focus more on the products that were successful. But it's a lot harder to do if you only have 3 products and none of them sell. Chances are you just didn't give the algorithm enough data, people aren't going to be sent to your shop looking for only 3 Christmas items. You're not going to be competing very well with shops that have hundreds of Christmas items or 20, 30 Christmas items. So try your best to come out with some type of collection. They can be different products targeting Christmas, or they can be the same type of products targeting Christmas, depending on your niche, however you want to do that. There's a lot of different ways, but think about it in terms of a product launch, a product collection launch, and start preparing that way and prepping which types of products you want to roll out, and making sure that you're in line with your niche and what you want to do as far as that goes. But that is a lot of the brainstorming, a lot of prep, behind the scenes work will help you down the road, excuse me, when you are launching those products and when Christmas or whatever holiday you're selling rolls around. The next one, number 3, is the next logical step, which is develop your products. So if you're if you have to make or design the product line, the products that you're releasing, start working on doing that, developing those products. If you have to make them, start making them, start putting them together, so that then you can start taking pictures and getting those out of the way, because you have to have the products to be able to take the pictures before you can do the listings and all that stuff. So start developing your product line, getting them ready to go so you can overcome any products or any problems that you may have, make any adjustments. If you're doing this early and you're starting this now, you can make adjustments if something goes wrong or you run out of a certain material, different things like that. So start developing your collection and getting that ready to go so you can take pictures, so you can roll them out when it comes time to do that for the particular holiday that you're selling. The fourth way to prepare, or next step in preparation for holiday season, is start drafting your listings. You can do a draft listing for this holiday season. It's going to save you a lot of time. Once you have your products developed and have your pictures, start drafting those listings. You can save the drafts and you can activate them when it's time to activate them for the holiday season to sell. So I'm not talking about just uploading the pictures. I'm also mainly talking about SEO, search engine optimization, what keywords you're putting into your title and your tags, and your also your descriptions, because that counts too. So make sure you're getting your SEO on point with those draft listings, because that you should be doing SEO research. You should be doing that with my favorite tool. You knew I was going to go here, which is Allura. I'll include a link below so you can get a free trial to try Allura out, so you can start doing that keyword research and get the best, highest quality keywords in your listings, so that when you do activate them, you go live with them, you can have the best chance of success. At the end of the day, we don't know if the listings are going to sell. We don't know if they're going to be successful, but at least you're giving yourself a better chance of success than your competition, or than just going at it alone in the dark guessing. Allura has data for each keyword. You can make a data-driven decisions based on views, favorites, but my most favorite is sales. It shows you the number of sales for each keyword. So use that data, put it into your listings, start drafting those listings. That's probably going to be, other than making the products and taking pictures, doing the listings is going to be the biggest chunk of time. So if you're doing that stuff now, drafting the listings, doing your keyword research now, you're going to be ready to go sooner than later, and not have to be scrambling when it comes close to releasing these products for the holiday. So start working on doing that now and getting that legwork out of the way. And that brings us to number 5, which is set a launch date for your product release. Well, this is kind of twofold. This is a twofold 5 for you. Set your launch date for your product release, and then also your marketing strategy, or develop your marketing strategy for those releases. So your launch date is super important, because this is when your products are going to be live. So usually you want to, for holidays, you want to release products or make them live in your Etsy shop 2 to 3 months before the holiday. And you're probably wondering, well, why would I do it that early? Well, you want to do it that early because you want to get in front of the traffic that's about to come. You want to give the algorithm time to categorize your product, analyze your listings, your keywords, so that when the traffic does come, your listing is already optimized for the algorithm, and you can get in front of that traffic. Also, it allows you to capitalize on the early birds, the people coming in shopping early. Most of us wait, most of us procrastinate, but you will have people buying stuff for Christmas 3 months early. And if your listings aren't up there, you're not going to get that purchase. So just put them up there. It'll benefit you, and then you'll be able to get in front of that traffic, and then you'll also be able to have your listing optimized by the algorithm sooner than later. And then your advertising strategy should pair with this. So if you are on social media, if you do have an email list, make sure you're getting your advertising strategy as far as what you are going to do to advertise those products when they are released. So usually a simple way to look at this is you want to tease the product release, that it's coming or it's coming soon. You don't have to actually tell them what it is, but you can, or you can give them a snippet of information. Then you want to do a countdown of the product release. Let them know, okay, in this many days it's going to be released, or this many weeks, however you want to do it. And then it's going to be released. All right, you can buy this product now. Here it is. Come by, please. Tell your friends, however you want to do that. And then after that, it's just simple promotion. That reminding your audience that, hey, this product is here, or here's a different picture of this product, or here's a recent review of someone that got this product. However you want to continuously promote those products to remind people that it is there for sale. So that is the 5 steps that you guys can take to prepare now, so that you don't stress out, don't freak out when the holiday comes and you're ready to go. The nice thing about this holiday prep is once you start doing it, it will translate or transfer to the next holiday season, and you can build off of it. So it's like a snowball effect. Once you do it, you can add stuff for the next holiday season, but you're going to get into the groove and get into this kind of selling calendar, so to speak. So you're doing the same things year after year and just adding to it, getting better, getting more refined. It's going to get easier and easier, and then you're going to hopefully sell more and more each holiday season. So that is the goal. That's my goal for you, and that's why I wanted to give you these 5 prep steps so you can start now, get this stuff laid out, get your preparation done, so then hopefully when the holiday season comes, you can just focus on seeing the sales roll in, packaging, and shipping stuff. You're not having to work on doing new listings, doing product development, and all that stuff for the holiday season, because it can get really busy, and you don't want that stuff weighing you down. So do it now. Especially summer is traditionally a slower time for selling online, because people are traveling, going on vacations, doing all that stuff, so they're not thinking as much about buying stuff online. But things will pick up when kids go back to school, so that's another reason to do it now in the summer when it is a little bit slower, and take advantage of that. That is it, guys. Those are the 5 ways to prepare now. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Make sure, like I said before, make sure you're downloading Allura. There's going to be a link below, so you can get that keyword research out of the way. It is really important to success with listings for the holidays, but really any listings. That keyword research is really imperative. So I'll throw a link below. If you haven't tried Allura, make sure you get them. But that is it, guys. I'll be back really soon with another episode for you. Have an amazing rest of your day.